You are asked to use the binomial expansion to find an approximate polynomial expression for root 1 plus x divided by 1 minus x, given that the absolute value of x is less than 1. The first step is to write the expression as a product. Root 1 plus x divided by 1 minus x equals 1 plus x to the half multiplied by 1 minus x to the negative a half. You now need to expand each of the factors on the right-hand side using the binomial expansion for fractional indices. That is, 1 plus x to the alpha equals 1 plus alpha x plus alpha multiplied by alpha minus 1 divided by 2 factorial, multiplied by x squared plus alpha multiplied by alpha minus 1 multiplied by alpha minus 2 divided by 3 factorial multiplied by x cubed plus ... where alpha equals a half in the first factor. This results in 1 plus x to the half equals 1 plus a half x multiplied by negative a half multiplied by x squared divided by 2 factorial plus ... You do not need more than the first 3 terms, since the questions only ask for terms up to and including terms in x squared. You now simplify this result to obtain 1 plus x to the half equals 1 plus x divided by 2 minus x squared divided by 8 plus ... You now repeat the process for the second factor using 1 plus x to the alpha equals 1 plus alpha x plus alpha multiplied by alpha minus 1 divided by 2 factorial x squared plus alpha multiplied by alpha minus 1 multiplied by alpha minus 2 divided by 3 factorial x cubed plus ... where alpha equals negative a half, and noting that you have negative x inside the brackets. 1 plus negative x to the negative a half equals 1 plus negative a half multiplied by negative x plus negative a half multiplied by negative 3 divided by 2 multiplied by negative x squared divided by 2 factorial plus ... equals 1 plus x divided by 2 plus 3x squared divided by 8 plus ... Once more, there is no need to go beyond the term in x squared. Substitute these 2 expansions into the left-hand side. Root 1 plus x divided by 1 minus x equals 1 plus x to the half multiplied by 1 minus x to the negative a half. 1 plus x to the half multiplied by 1 minus x to the negative a half equals 1 plus x divided by 2 minus x squared divided by 8 plus ... multiplied by 1 plus x divided by 2 plus 3x squared divided by 8 plus ... Multiply out the 2 expansions up to and including terms in x squared. As you multiply, write like terms underneath each other, as follows. 1 plus x divided by 2 plus 3x squared divided by 8. The first factor multiplied by 1 from the second factor. Plus x divided by 2 plus x squared divided by 4. The first factor multiplied by x divided by 2 from the second factor up to the term in x squared. Minus x squared divided by 8. You only need to multiply the 1 from the first factor by 3x squared divided by 8 from the second factor. Then you collect like terms and add to obtain 1 plus x squared divided by 2, which is the required result.